Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. My name's David and this is my channel. Today we're going to move on with this idea of the nature of existence. Now that we've talked about what existence is not. Existence is not about pushing itself away from itself or selectively deciding what to receive. Existence, the nature of existence, is to give all that it is in order to receive it back. Now we get into the idea of where this stopped happening for us. The idea of what we call selfishness. Because if I told you that everything in the world is for you, everything. Wow, how does that feel? Everything. First thought maybe is, well, I don't feel that way. Doesn't seem like it's for me. But if you let go of your insistence, that's why they call human desire. Let go of all what you think you should have or how you think it should be. And you let go of all of that and just got into the present moment and just received with a mindset and a belief structure, which you could just play over in your mind. What I do is, it's all for me. It's all for me. It's all for me. It's all for me. But that would be against some of our belief that we've been told, wow, what do you mean everything's for you? Do you see this idea of cockiness? No, it's really important to understand that that idea of cockiness, the idea of arrogance came from the idea of the ego. Remember, the ego only thinks in terms of one. Saying, what do you mean everything's for you? What are you giving? Once you understand that there's two, that the reason everything is for you is because you are for everyone else. You see? I'll explain with the book. If I take this book and I show this to you, you get to decide everything about it. You can create a whole story on this book. It's for you, from your perspective. And I get to look at it and I get to see it from my perspective. It can mean something completely different to me than it can mean to you. But it is for both of us. Isn't that awesome to know that every single particle of the universe is for every single particle of the universe? You're a creator. We all are. But when you start understanding and saying, you know what, I'm going to make the whole world for me. It's all for me. This shirt, I wear this shirt, this is for me. Oh, I like pineapples. But what is it for you? You get to decide what it is for you. Now, if you say, I hate pineapples, then you're going to receive that back. Why would you do that? We would only do that because we don't understand there's a receiving aspect coming in. Do you see? Just like someone creates the biggest gun in the world and they go to shoot it, bam, and it pulls them back. Why would they do it if they have to receive the recoil of it? You see, whoa, I got to figure out another way. There's a receiving element to everything. And a giving element to everything. I can't say that enough. This is the key to everything. It's the key to the switching of our belief system that's based on them being in two different places. You cannot give without receiving. You cannot give without receiving. And the more you get that, then you will see. If that is the case, if what I'm saying is true, and I assure you it is, and I recommend go out and find it for yourself. Make sure that I'm not telling some fibs here. As you give and you receive, ask and ye shall receive, knock and the door will be open. You see that whole idea Jesus is talking about with these two things, two energies. As you recognize this for yourself more and more, and then you recognize that you are always giving, no matter what. You cannot stop giving. It's the funniest thing. This feeling of we're sitting there alone, hiding ourselves, not speaking, and yet we're giving everything. And we know we're giving it because we can feel it back. Your mind is full. The ones that are the quietest, right? We all know they're the ones that are the loudest. Why? Because they can't stop giving. You see, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. And the more you recognize who you are, the essence of existence is to give in order to receive. To give in order to receive. I want to say it 1,000,000 times. To give in order to receive. Then you're going to give on purpose. Do you see? And the way to do that is to say, okay, here I am. Now I have to give, and I am giving, and I'm receiving. And the problem I'm having is simply that what I'm giving I'm trying not to receive. I'm judging what's coming back to me, not knowing that it's coming from me, thinking that it's coming from the world. Make sense? And that's causing me pain and suffering because I'm moving in the direction of something that doesn't exist. I'm trying to do something that can never happen. I'm moving and pushing against the current of my life, moving against my desires, and that's creating resistance. You see? I'm creating resistance, moving against the gears. Just like when someone comes into my martial arts system and I throw a punch and they go towards the punch, and the first thing they do is try to block it and push against it, and they push against the energy. Go with it. As you push against your energy of your own life, you create resistance, and that resistance got to go somewhere. It goes in the body. So now I know, okay, Dave, I'm giving and I'm receiving. Why not change a belief system to it's all for me? That's the beginning of that feeling of bliss. Everything's for me. Every single thing is for me. And every single thing provides for me. Believe it or not, you can get more from looking at a rock than you can from getting something that you've been asking for in a physical way. Because even in the rock, it holds all the answers that you've been asking for. Clarity is everywhere. That synchronicity holds everything. And it's been going on in all of our lives. It just kind of like this. The nature of all of existence is to flow, to walk out in the world and receive it all and enjoy every single bit of it. And to allow it in. At the beginning, yes, through faith, you're going to allow things in that push against you, but I can assure you of one thing. The things that push against you are because of insistences of something you believe you need. You ever notice how if something pushes against you, if someone pushes against you, I can assure you that there's something you need from them. Oh, man, why'd you do that? I needed this. Do you see? And the more you recognize, I'm in a state of need. I'm in a state of this human desire, so to speak, and I need. I'm needy, I'm needy of my life, needy of my world through this insistence that I believe. And you'll realize that most of the time you just need in order to make yourself special and rich or whatever it is for that ego. But the more you let go of that, and just let go of the insistence and just allow it in. And just say to yourself this, you are for me. Somehow, I'm going to get something from you. I'm going to get something from every single thing today. Boy, now that's selfish. I'm going to get something from everything. I'm a teacher. I walk in my class. I'm going to get something from this class. I'm going to get it. I'm going to receive. I'm going to get. My students are there for me. You see, whoa, Dave, but you're forgetting the other side. If my students are there for me, then I must what? Be there for them. Serving goes both ways. You see, that's why there's no selfish. Wouldn't you want to be with someone who wants to serve you? Of course. Wouldn't you want to be with a teacher that wanted everything for themselves so much that they were just so in tune of everything you can give them? The world wants to give to you everything that it has, every single thing that it has, as much as you can receive it. And the more we recognize, wow, everything is giving to me, then now on the other side of that, you're going to be more open and attentive, more in the moment, more present. Ooh, I'm looking for it. Where's that gift? Where's that gift? Where's that joy? Where's that love? What can I get from this? What can I get from this? What can I get from this? Do you see? And then when something comes in you don't want, whatever. That's them. I'm going to go over here because I want something here. And we won't get so caught up in what we don't want. Because there's going to be things coming in that you don't want. That's okay. Just ignore it. Move into the direction of what you do want. You see, if I have a conversation with someone and 50, 60% of the conversation is something that doesn't, not for me, no big deal. I take 40. I don't push against the 50 or 60 though. Do you see? That's them. They're allowed. Let them be. Reinterpret it in such a way that I'm just going to give from you. I'm going to give from you. That doesn't serve me, but that does. Ooh, that doesn't serve me. Ooh, but that does. You see? And you'll realize you're an interpreter of your life, and you have the ability to interpret everything in a way that serves you. And the more you interpret your life in a way that serves you, the more attentive, the more you're present, the more in the moment you're going to be with every single creation you have, because you're going to try to suck it all from them. Make sense? And you will see that what you are getting from them, so to speak, you are giving. And then you will see, oh, I get this. The universe is selfish. Because the way we were created, I mean, how cool was this? There's nothing else but happiness, nothing else but joy, nothing else but love. Because in order to have anything other than that, we have to be under the illusion that we can push it away and not give it. Either illusion that we're not giving it, or an illusion that we don't have to receive it. And I say illusion because you are always giving and always receiving. Therefore, the universe is perfect in a way. It gives, it extends, it shares in order to receive back. It shares in order to receive back. I will give you everything I have because it comes right back to me. You see? Jesus is there, and all the masters or whoever you decide to pray to, whatever, and they're giving you all this love, all this appreciation, all this joy, all this frequency, and it's just coming back to them, coming back to them, coming back to them. Why would they not give it to you? But that human way, I can't give unless you give. I can't get unless you do. You see, we've gotten it confusing. Give in order to receive. Say it with me, give in order to receive. I'm going to give in order to receive. And today I'm going to walk around and believe it's all for me. I'm going to be selfish. Every single flower is for me. The sky is for me. The beautiful clouds, that's for me. This food, that was built just for me, specifically designed just for me. I mean, I'm not lying to you. Every single, your shirt is for me. Your socks, that's for me. This is for me. Be as selfish. Boom, boom, boom. And the more you do it, the more you're going to desire it. The more you're going to want it. The more you're going to want to be with it. The more present you're going to be with it. They're going to feel, they're going to feel like gold around you. Because they are for you. And because of that, you will be there for them. And now watch the clicking in place. Watch the synchronicity turn on in your life. It's all for me. Now, you don't get more receiving than that. And as you turn that receiving on, that giving must change. You see. And now they'll start flowing. And you'll start seeing the synchronicity in the world. People, I go into a conversation with someone, the first thing I say is that person is going to answer a question I've been asking. Guaranteed. And it happens all the time. I go in here, I say, you know what? I don't know, but that waiter is going to be my perfect waiter. Something they're going to have, I'm going to be looking for. Something they're going to say is something I've been asking myself. And I'm just clicking myself with the universe. You see, I'm driving down the road. The next color that I have is just going to remind me of a really amazing memory in my life. It's just going to be something really awesome. And then poof, here it comes. And you'll start seeing, wow, the world is for me. The world is for me. But we've got to believe it. We've got to change our belief structures. Does that make sense? So we can stop pushing against it. And then perhaps as we let go of those insistences of what should happen or not happen in our life, perhaps what does come in will be 1,000 times better than you could have ever imagined. And then you will see, I'm just consciousness. I'm just floating around here, having fun, enjoying every single thing that comes in. Wow, what an amazing adventure. And somehow it just works and connects and flows and is perfect just for me. And as it's perfect just for me, somehow it's perfect just for them. It's a win-win for everybody. Give, 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 receive, 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 and watch them connect. Thank you guys very much. We'll continue this journey together. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday, and like this video if it's speaking to you. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation for all of you on this amazing, amazing journey of giving and receiving.